Yeah, Prime Minister Carney, again, you are very good at your one trick. If you want to move away from shallow sociology, you need to address what will keep preventing Team Canada from happening, which is our three cultural patterns: hypocrisy, laissez-faire, impunity facilitation. Quebec won't be the only, and don't expect Ford to always kind of be on the same page as you either, and not be problematic either. And Daniel Smith, not finished there. There's a lot of division, and to not be in denial about this division, you need to address our three cultural patterns. You need to talk about them. You're going to sound like you're insulting us, but just cite behaviors, not just of individuals, because that's not cultural patterns if you talk about individuals, but surveys, right? Ask Statistics Canada to look into things and get answers from Canadians. This part of Canada, this part of Canada, this part of Canada. And you'll see the hypocrisy, the laissez-faire, the impunity facilitation. Also, to move away from shallow ecology is you need to address the fact that we're not that good with human rights here. Not at all. Okay, you might attract partners and think, Canadian values, whatever. No, Canadian values are average values around the world, and they are also average in how they're implemented or not in theory or in practice. So again, get away from shallow ecology and say, hey, if we believe this or we're this, if they like building cars over there in Ontario, but they don't want to learn a new model to build, then, find out which cultural patterns are involved there and address it. Address that we're not lifelong learners, for example, that we're stagnant rednecks. Redneckism is what we've been importing from the USA a long time, okay? So talk about this. It's not part of your one trick. It's part of getting away from shallow ecology. And the other thing I want to say is I'm glad that you're in this in the long term. And don't fool yourself when you see the progress that you're making and the support around the world in your one trick. Because the one trick is not the reality of the human condition, okay? When Pierre Poilievre says, oh yes, I liked his speech, Prime Minister Carney, but we've been saying this a long time, we would already be the richest country in the world. So you've got a leader there who is admitting that his priority is not human rights, it's not cultural repair, it's not improving the quality of the human condition, it's money. Okay, so talk about this. It might be less of a priority with you, money, but it's still one of the flaws of our Canadian values, that's how we think like capitalists.